Got everything?
Yeah, we good.
All right.
Here we are. It's a very early start to the morning, but it's going to be a nice, fun, long day. Finally at the weekend for the MS Chesapeake Challenge, so that's 150 miles. So the first day is 100 miles, second day is 50. Thank you to everybody. We were able to raise $1,175, which is, I think, more than I've done in the past. So that is awesome. I am so proud and so thrilled. I don't know what else to say. It's going to be a good long ride. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see a lot of great people out there. So it's going to be a day of riding and celebration, and here we go.
I am and have been running a pace line for the last 15 miles or so. There's right now 5 of us kind of taking a turn for about 5 minutes or so. It's kind of fun. We're maintaining a pretty good clip of about 20, 21 right now. We've got a little bit of a back and forth side wind and tailwind. So we're gonna keep pushing it along. Away we go.
Well, I'm riding because I have multiple sclerosis, and I'm riding for those who can't ride who have multiple sclerosis. And that's why I do it every year for 3 years now.
So my wife, after 11 years of having MS, she died, and so I'm riding it for her. So.
I do the 30-mile challenge walk every year. We have a team. We call ourselves ESET-CTAG, which is an acronym for every dollar, every step, every dollar for a cure. These are the orange ribbons of hope. Hope for a cure. The last 10 years with me on the 30-mile walk. That's why there are 6 different sets of footprints. Alone, you're just one set of footprints. But together, you become the giant shoe that steps out on this. And say, in life you have a choice. You can drown in tears or die laughing. We choose to die laughing. And the final one, KMAMS, That could either be kindness matters always, or after 27 years of fighting MS with my wife, I feel like I've earned the right to tell MS to kiss my ass.
Alright, we're mostly done with the ride. We've got about 20 miles to go. And it's been good. I'm feeling kind of fresh. The first 50 didn't feel like 50 at all. That was nice. But drafting behind all sorts of people and doing pace lines makes a big difference. You share the lead, you share punching a hole in the wind. Do that for a few minutes, cut back, let the next person do it. It's a lot of fun. So I started the first 12 miles on another pace line, much like I rode just about all of yesterday. Actually, yeah, pretty much all of yesterday. But I decided to hang back for two reasons. One, I want to pace myself. And two, I didn't really get a chance to talk to the camera much. Not that I need to talk to the camera a whole lot, but the few times I thought I was talking to the camera yesterday, I didn't hit record because I was trying to maintain my position in the pace line while still recording. So that didn't work out so well. So today I'm gonna hang back a little bit, do a little extra talking, and capture a little more video. lot of fun. I still have a little getting used to on doing that. I've only got a few under my belt, and my problem was maintaining a specific speed. I fluctuated a little much, and when it was my turn on the lead, instead of maintaining my speed, I just went with the normal inclination to kind of push it a little bit. It's kind of get in front of the person that's dropping back, when in actuality I should keep going the pace that was set, and the person that's dropping back will slow down and then tuck in behind. Sorry, Jim, James, and Larry. I'll do better next time. The week leading up to this ride, I kept checking the forecast to see what to expect. And they were calling for rain. 60%, 50%, 70% for Saturday, and not much for Sunday compared to Saturday. So I rode yesterday with my rain jacket, expecting to get poured on, thunderstorms even. And it was dry the entire time, which is awesome. It was very sunny, very hot, and dry. Today, 0% chance of rain until about 5 o'clock. But look up at the sky. Very cloudy, dark, ominous clouds. So, it's just a little funny that not expecting rain and it looks like it's gonna storm, and was expecting rain and it was a beautiful day. Go figure. Did a slight detour because I wanted my head unit to read 50 when I crossed the finish line. I told people I was going to do 150 miles, asked them to donate, so I want to show I did 150 miles. This was a hell of a ride. The other 4 rides I've done this year for charity have been nice. It's always great to raise money for an organization. It's going to help people. But this one, obviously, this one's more personal because of my mom. So that's why I chose this one to be the ride I do this year, where I actually do fundraising versus my registration fee being the donation to the charity. So I went through 150 miles of headwind, which I think there's a metaphor here about fighting against the headwind and battling MS. But I'm a little too tired to work all the way through that. I'll let you sort that one out. This was an important ride for me. This was a special ride for me. And talking with and meeting people on this ride, this one seems to be very special and important to a lot of the people doing this ride, because they are either battling MS, have a spouse with MS, or a parent with MS. So that puts a whole different spin on this ride. When we started the course this afternoon, they announced that this ride has raised $640,000 for MS research and helping those with MS. That is a hell of a good weekend. There it is, 150 miles. done. I just have to turn the corner and cross that finish line.